What's going on, guys? Ben here. If you don't know who I am, this is a brand new channel, and as a few guys have mentioned, nobody's really seen me in the Forex space before. But if I log on to my Telegram, go on the Forex side here, these are my three channels here. I've been running three Forex Signals channels for the past 2 years now. And just to give you a little bit of a backstory about me and where I came from, I wasn't actually ever intending to have a career in Forex. But life kind of sent me down that channel, and I'll explain what I mean right now. So when I very first started, guys, I want to give you a bit of introduction first on this video. So when I very first started Forex, I was huge in the e-commerce space. You know, I used to run a lot of Facebook ads, I used to have e-commerce brands, I used to have a marketing agency, and that is where all of my knowledge really specialized. And then when the pandemic started, Facebook started turning crazy, Facebook started shutting accounts down left, right and center. So if you used to do e-commerce or still do, or struggling or trying to white label it with someone else now or use other people's accounts, you know how much of a nightmare it is. You know, I'm still trying to run Facebook ads through lots of third-party platforms, etc., to continue to grow my businesses, you know. And even this Signal business here, I've had to rebrand and change the name originally, because the first name that I actually had for the Signals group got banned off Facebook completely. The domain got shut down, people couldn't even share the links, etc., because Facebook knew that it was my business, my link, if that made sense. And because Facebook had shut me down, it then shut the whole domain down, the business down, and it was an absolute nightmare. So I had to start again, you know. So I went and lost my e-commerce business that I was doing 100 grand a month. And then I lost my Forex business that was doing 50 grand a month at that time. Well, I was doing more, but that's the chunk of income I lost from the payment gateway, etc., that got closed down because of that. So the journey, you know, has been pretty crazy. There's been lots and lots of ups and downs, guys. But myself, I'm not only a professional trader now in the Forex space, I'm also a professional marketer, a professional Facebook ads guru, Google Ads guru, a marketing guru in general. You know, I've worked with multi-billion-dollar companies, and I have a high profile there. I work with a lot of high-ticket clients. So, guys, need any help with your marketing? Let me know. But this video is about Forex, so we'll keep it, you know, Forex related. So I just want to, that's it, quick qualification, show you who I am, tell you who I am. I am new to the space, so please help me, give me some subscribers. This is a new channel. You can find one of my old channels with a couple of videos left on it. There's like 1,000 subscribers left or something like that, but I don't use that anymore. I want a brand new channel with a brand new outlook, with brand new videos, brand new, you know, positivity, and you know, I just want to help as many people as possible in the Forex space, you know, make money. And I'm doing it all under the premise of Forex is easy and making money in the markets is easy, which it is. And I'm going to show you how easy it is, guys. You know, I'm doing my 0 to 8 figure challenge. I'm not at the 8 figures yet, but you know, we've been doing 15, 20, $30,000 days like this, no drawdown at the end of the days, guys. I've got all the proof. I'm going to start doing live trading for you guys. I've got shitloads on the way. And if you're not in the free group, guys, get in it. I'll leave the link below. It's here. And as you can see, you know, I trade. I'm deep into my technical analysis. I use fundamentals as well, but technical is, you know, my foundation approach. And I'm super deep on it. I've got a super, not super, but a high, I'd say, a top 1% knowledge of how the market works, you know, in every time frame. And I really understand how to, you know, couple these time frames together. This trade here actually finished the pattern completely and then bursted through the weekly high, which was on a downtrend. So yes, again, these are free group signals, guys, that the free group have been getting. Look, again, this was USD Chef. This was 50-60 pips here. We kept this up and then we got in again here. I actually got in a little bit late. I meant to get in on the retest, but boom, dropped it there. But again, I'm going to be teaching technicals, guys, deep from high level, you know, all the way down to the 1 minute, 2 minute time frames, from how we analyze where price action is and how to enter on the lower time frames. So it's well worth you subscribing, guys. I teach shit that no one else really teaches unless they charge, you know, $1 million for it. But then again, still, there's the whole mindset side of trading. It's okay understanding how the market works, but if you can't think like a trader, you'll never be able to transform that knowledge into income, if that makes sense. So, and as you can see here, look, just profit days, $10,000 day in the group, $19,000 day. And some of these are member screenshots as well, guys. I mean, this is from the trading robot here. Guy made 2,700 in the one day. That's a completely different ball game though. But you know, trading Forex has given me the freedom, you know, to be able to make money without any third-party platforms involved, which is super important for me because I've lost businesses, I've lost income, I've lost everything to do with third-party platforms. Right now, if I still had the Facebook and I still had the Google, I had no problems. I'd be doing multi-million dollars per month in e-commerce revenue, etc., etc. But unfortunately, I got booted back down to zero and had to start again, which is a story in itself. So I've had lots and lots of ups and downs, guys. And if you haven't had any yet, regardless of what business you're in, where you work, you will find yourself having a lot of them, especially when you start trading Forex. So let's just have a run through here, guys, really what's going on. This is already marked up and we're on the Christmas week, so I'm not trading at the moment. This was from just before Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, whenever I stopped or closed for the week because I wanted to revamp everything. I'm building out a training school myself. I'm upgrading the services in the groups because again, I'm one of the only people that provides pre and post technical analysis, you know, in the Forex trading groups, from high time frame to low time frame. I don't keep secrets like all the other guys do, or you know, you get a signal and then you know you're like, oh shit, I've just been given a signal, but I don't know why I'm even entering it, you know. So the way I trade and the way I trade with my members, it gives them a lot of confidence because I show them exactly what's happening, exactly what's going through my thought process, where we're entering and how we're entering, which is super, super important. And then also, again, where we are exiting the trade, which again is just as important as where you're entering. Because if you don't get out and the price ends up going back to entry and then back into drawdown, then you've technically lost out on what could have been a profitable trade. So let's just go over trading view really, really quickly here, guys. If you're brand new to Forex, you know, we trade currency pairs together. You can't just trade, say, for example, the GBP on its own or the CAD on its own. If we're trading the Forex market, we trade one currency against each other. I've got my colors set different here. Normally you see the currency, like a lot of people's charts, they're set to red and green. I have mine set to blue and black because it goes with the color schemes of everything else that I do. And you can see here on this side, guys, this is the current price relative to the GBP JPY. So for 1 GBP, we've got 154.325 of yen. And if we do, you know, USD, let's find a more simpler currency to do here, like USD CAD, for example. Again, look, another technical pattern here, and we can go into channels and technical analysis and harmonics and momentum breaks and support and resistance and all this fucking awesome stuff, guys. Like, this is still running in profit from last week. I got a lot that are running in profit, and these are all trades in the groups, guys, you know. So, and I've got links you can check for months and months and months back. In the indices, I average 90+%. In the Forex, I average around 82-83%. Forex moves a little differently, so you'll find you get more, or I find more manipulation back up into the stop loss entry location before price continues in the original direction in the Forex, and I do the indices. But again, you can see here, look, for every dollar, you're going to be getting right now where the price is basically like 1.2091, you know, Canadian dollars, etc., etc. And here we actually have a shark pattern, which I'm hoping to complete in this strong demand zone. If we zoom in, you know, into the time frames, I'll explain exactly, you know, where I would be taking a buy from if price got down here. But again, look, price is sitting close to the daily low right there, so we can expect some potential resistance there. And if we look, we already are getting some resistance. Let me just move the camera a little bit. I don't want to go deep into any of this, but if we look what's currently going on here, price seems to have mitigated into a previous order block there. And if you look at how price reacted to this current level before, it actually led to a move that broke structure. So we know this zone here actually has some potential strength. Maybe not strength to change the direction of the trend, but definitely a pullback. So what price is going to do now, it's going to pull back, and then it's basically going to create strength from liquidity, which then hopefully it will break the low and then continue down to our D point, which will keep us inside the weekly uptrend, but take us into a weekly downtrend, which again it can get super confusing. I don't want to confuse anyone now. I just want to take people with a run through the charts. So all we're doing, guys, really is we're trading, you know, one currency pair, you know, to another. I can teach you all of this stuff, guys. As I said, leave whatever you want in the comments, and I'll show you exactly what you need to know. I will teach you it, and I've also got a super in-depth course coming out that includes basically a lot of stuff that's not included in anyone else's courses online, you know. I'm not here just to make myself money. I'm here to help other people, you know, as well. But I spend hours and hours and hours every single day. I mean, I live in EST, you know, so I'm awake at midnight. I trade from midnight every Monday to Friday when the Forex markets are open, all the way through to 10 till noon, you know, most days, and then I'm back onto the studying, back onto, you know, perfecting my craft, etc., etc. And all I want to do, guys, is become one of the best traders in the world and provide one of the best, not only signal, you know, businesses like this, but I also want to provide a bigger and better platform to help, you know, other people make different income streams from Forex as well, which again that's something else coming in the future, which I will release in obviously further videos. And another thing you've got to watch out for, guys, with the foreign exchange market, especially if we go on to the, you know, indices side of things here. Look, so on the higher time frame here, I've had a very good prediction. I traded all of this. I profited all of this. You can check my trading view. But look, I've still got an active trade here. We've currently got another shark coming from the weekly support. This was my PRZ here. I sold from here, bought from here. And this was a little intraday trade that we had in one of the groups. But we're coming up to now a strong weekly supply zone. So if I zoom back in, you'll be able to see. Ignore the mess down here. This was just the other day. I haven't cleaned up my charts yet, but you can see here, look, we're still in the trade, and if we put it up, we're still 400 pips in, or 4,000 pips, depending on how, well, what you want to call them, depends what chart we're on, etc., etc. But look, we've got a beautiful trade there again, beautiful entry. The entry was, it's actually moved, it was here. No, it wasn't, it was there. Just before the breakout of that mini channel there, but again, that's going down in the time frames. Again, it's all about understanding where the market is and what's happening. And again, going back to the normal currencies, guys, all we're looking to do, the whole objective is to trade one currency pair against another. So look at last week here. We've got USD Chef. I think I showed you this one in the group. This one here we did take out, so it didn't keep on going down. But again, it's all about finding out where price is, what's happening with price, looking at previous price points, previous reaction zones, previous support and resistance on multiple time levels, and then kind of like building that picture of where everything's going, and then using the lower time frame as kind of a signal when you get the right moves and stuff like this to then, you know, take your entries, etc., etc. But again, we'll dive into all of that. And guys, if you've got questions, post them down below. You know, guys, Forex has absolutely changed my life, and not just trading Forex. I love to trade indices more than Forex, to be honest. Obviously, I run the groups myself here, so all the trades, you know, are directly from me. We have the customer service guys, which are absolutely fucking awesome. But yeah, guys, this is just literally an introduction video from me. You know, I just want to take you through like who I am, what I currently run, what I currently do. We've also got the algorithm and stuff as well that I've mentioned, etc., etc. But it's a really brief video, guys, of just how the Forex market works, what it is, price action, blah, 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 blah. Look at USD card we've got. Let's go back to USD cards. It was awesome. We've got a nice snipe entry here. But the whole objective, guys, you know, is to find yourself a predictable model. Number one, obviously learn to think in probabilities, which is something that I'm going to be diving deep into, and that's something that really nobody else teaches. It's not just all about finding the right entry, etc., etc. Because yes, okay, that's 50% of the game once you've got the entry, but if you haven't set your risk, if you don't have a profit management strategy, then you know, you'll find yourself in hot water. You'll find yourself panicking. Your lot sizes might be too big. You won't know when to take your profit. You might take it too early. You might find yourself, as I said, running into a loss. But there's, you know, tools and other things that we can use, and I've got a really specific way of trading with a super high success rate of being able to bet against the currencies and, you know, basically predict at a very high level which currency is going to go in which direction on which day, and that is with very little fundamental use as well. You know, I do leverage the news. I love a good FOMC. We get some big swings on these days, etc., etc. I like to hedge on these days. Actually, it's fucking awesome. But yes, that's it, guys. It's just a really sporadic, quick video. Just to run you through the charts, give you an introduction of who I am. I had a couple of notes here. I want to make sure I've gone through everything. I have, yeah. All the charts show, yeah. Again, all the charts show, guys, is, you know, one currency pair, you know, relative to another, and that's all we see here. So, for example, look, on the 8th of December at 9:15, the price for dollar against the Canadian dollar was 1.26, and now the price is 1.278. So the price has risen since there, and we predicted that. We had an upwards channel. The channel is now broken. And normally when a channel breaks, you normally find a retest or close to a retest, but again, it all depends on structure and what other things are happening. You know, you've got to have confluence with everything with Forex. And then I'm expecting hopefully this to break down and obviously hit the D point. And if this does reach the D point, guys, this will be a fucking awesome trade to take. So if you use TradingView, mark it up. And please, again, guys, I'm going to finish off the video now. I hope you enjoyed it. Just a quick run through from me, myself. Anything you want to see, comment below. I'm going to leave my TradingView below so you can see all my current ideas, etc., etc. That's a pretty new account as well, so I'm wanting to build the followers on there. If you could follow me on Instagram, it would really help me. It'd be awesome. I'll give you as much value as I possibly can. I'll answer everybody's questions personally, etc., etc. And I'll also leave the links to the free groups down there, guys, as well. So let me know what you want to see. Help me out with the free groups, and I will help you out as much as I can. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll speak to you very soon. Have a good day.